I think Shiv needs a tad bit of a rework. Now, I don't think he needs to be completely gutted, but I do feel one or two of his abilities need to be tuned to a certain degree. And it's not the like the knives or the dashes, right? I think it's just bloodletting and maybe his general tankiness, just because the two kind of go hand in hand. But yeah, I think bloodletting needs to be very much changed, because I think that this is the main reason why no one really likes to fight against this character. So I must preference this with saying I'm not a Shiv main. I play Shiv here and there, but mainly I just played him because he was broken, and he still is. I play him from time to time, but I am not a hard main. I'm not a one trick. I'm not anything like that, right? So Shiv mains, do not get on my dick if I get something wrong. I'm just trying to make the game a little bit more fun, because the game can be balanced, but if it's not fun, what's the point of balance, alright? So you don't get Shiv just running around like a fucking headless chicken, or I guess a monkey, because that's kind of his character. That is, right now, you get damage dealt to you, right? And then you defer the damage, and the damage gets taken over time, and then you can defer the damage with the 3. I don't have any damage on me, but you get it, right? Okay. That's... Oh, okay. This is confusing me. I just play Shiv like a fucking monkey. I don't bother with 3. I'm gonna be straight up. And that's kind of my point, but I'll try to explain it. So, when you get shot at, a percentage of that damage gets deferred into a passive damage over time that Shiv can defer on command, right?
Play them and grow strong.
Hidden King, I love you, but please shut up. But I think it should be a passive where he can't willingly choose to get rid of it on his own terms, right? I think they should go with the assassin thing and make kills or assists, probably both, defer damage, right? You can upgrade it, of course, being, you know, kills, increase it, or make the damage tick longer, maybe, right? But I don't think he should just be able to defer half of the damage he's dealt in one button. I think he should have some symmetry with his killing blow.
This is where it ends.
Because, remember, you get the skill back if you kill somebody with it. Now, he's already a high mobility character with some shenanigans, right? Now, I don't think they should remove those, right? Doing this is fun. I think people, you know... The main problem I have with Shiv is that he gets away with so much and has so much health. When someone has 2,440 HP, it's kind of difficult to justify having a deferred amount of damage. But you'll see that orange bar get slightly bigger, right? So 500 damage, but this is not including the 300 damage I'm also taking currently, right? So if I go back in, take some damage, you see that orange bar? It's gone. So I virtually halved my damage that I took with one click. I don't think that is a necessarily good idea. Now, this tank probably needs more tanks. I must agree. But when the tank is super high mobility, like Shiv, I don't know if he should really have that. If you want to play a tank, you play Billy, Silver, Abrams. If you have Killing Blow, Dash, and this gun, I think you're going into another level people don't like Apollo's. You know, he can get in, get out, yada yada. He does not have this passive or this super passive gun, right? Where you can just do all this. The main reason I don't like playing against Shiv is him getting away or killing me and then still getting away because of the rage or the bloodletting, right? And I think that's a generally agreed upon problem with the character. I don't think the movement is necessarily a problem. It takes skill, it takes brain power, it takes a lot of remembering. So I think they deserve their just desserts for learning this stuff, because I clearly have not learned it. Robbery factor, you know, I feel cheated out of a kill when a whole team throws 3 ultimates at him, defers it, and then just heals up, and then is back in the fight 5 seconds later, just because you can sit back. You can sit back here. Let's say the fight's at Guardian, right? You can sit back, hit some skill shots, right? If he has resto shots, shoot, leech, shoot, you know. You can just shoot, hit the knives, heal back up, and then go back in the same fight. When most characters either have to commit to healing, like Apollo has to commit to healing with Spirit, or fortituding a little bit more health, right? If you have fortitude, bullet lifesteal, committing into a fight, or shooting from a little bit, right? You gotta commit to something. He can play passively while simultaneously deferring half the damage. So mid heal, you can just be like, actually, the damage you're trying to trade with me right now, just defer it, and then he heals more. And then he can easily run away with the tech that I do not know, because I suck at this character. But, and then he has an ultimate.
Not trying to be nice.
Just lets him run away again. So he has 3 of things to. His whole kit is very non-committal, right? He doesn't have to commit to a single option, and it feels a little rough again to play against. Playing as it's very free flow, and I don't want to ruin that. Now you would have to either choose. Okay, do I commit an ult to run away or commit the ult and fight back? It would add this this razor's edge, falling on the edge of your blade if you fuck up, but you're always on the razor's edge, which I feel Shiv players want to do anyway, right? I don't think they like being the all-encompassing demigod that Shiv is right now. I feel they want some sort of risk reward, because right now it's all reward and not too much risk. I feel the bloodletting should go off kills, not a manual button press, because it's confusing to say the least when half of your damage is just gone at the click of a button. It's very confusing. I agree the ability should be there. You know, I don't feel like he should get a full rework like a few other characters, but it's a little too strong to just be on a click of a button, because he already has the best movement in the game, the best poke with the knives, a really good ultimate to escape and get in. He has dashes to escape and get in as well. He has pretty good build variety. You can go gun, you can go dash, you can go knife, you can go ult, you know. You can do a whole bunch with his kit, and I feel adding symmetry to the bloodletting, because that's the odd one out in this trio of. You already got the kills equal reward, right? You already have the. All right. I know this guy's gonna die if I ult him, so I'm gonna ult him. I'll get it back, and then I can do it again. Hopefully I can. Yeah. It's already that dancing with death. You're already like moving around, speed of sound, making the enemies slowly die, dashing them, resetting cooldowns. I feel that would be quite a cool design, and I feel like they should take a look at it, because right now it's just unfun to play against. It's just bullshit. I feel robbed every time I get him low, and then just, oh, defer damage, oh, healed up. Oh, he's running away. He has ult. He ran off. Oh, he has another dash. Oh, and he's back in spawn. Right? It just doesn't feel too good to play against. I feel they need to change something. I don't want him to get gutted, because he's quite a cool character. I play him from here and there. I'm just a little annoyed by him, so I don't play him as much as I probably could. So they should. I feel like they should really take a look at this. Look at the kill zone for Bloodlet, because I don't know if Yoshi is playing Shiv, right? Probably is, for how much love he's getting, straight up. But I feel big changes are necessary now, and the Shiv mains already bitch and moan. I feel like they should give this one a chance, right? And it's not being too. I'm not trying to be uber disrespectful, but you guys had a one-day change and instantly got it reverted. I think you guys are bitchy. I'm gonna be straight up. You guys moan a little bit, right? You guys like your character, and that's fine. But I feel changes are necessary in early development, which this game is. And I feel unjustifiably bullshitted out of my character when Shiv has been ruining people's fun, mine included, since his inception. Now, of course, he's a lot more balanced than he was. I'll have to admit that. But it's a little bullshit that Apollo gets changed every patch, it seems, but Shiv gets nothing. No, except for maybe a buff or a nerf, like a small buff or a numbers nerf. Right? And it just feels bullshit. And it feels like they're playing favorites. And it's not just Shiv. Silver is in the same boat. It doesn't seem to catch many nerfs. I don't know how they make them good, by the way. I don't know how people find them good. But pros say he is, so I'm going to believe them. They know a lot more about this game than me. Silver is the progenitor of favoritism, because what the fuck do you mean a 40-second cooldown ult? That was 20 seconds. That got changed to 80 seconds and is now 60 seconds. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? It's not, you know, Shiv as well. Lady Geist doesn't seem to be getting many changes, even though she's bullshit. Yamato has been an anger point for a lot of members of the community with this fucking stupid grapple, dude. This stupid grapple is the worst part about this kit. She's cool. I've played her a little bit, but the second I get the grapple upgrade, I just feel like I'm robbing the opponent. They're doing a whole, like Viscous, if he's just jumping around doing shit. You know, he's punching his way across the map, and I just beep 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 beep. Homing missile. Beep 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 beep. He goes across the other side of the map. Beep 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 beep. Homing missile. Beep 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 beep. Homing missile. This is also Yamato I'm talking about. This is a Shiv video, but you know, I'm gonna go back to Shiv in a sec. But that's just something I'll bring up. Maybe I'll talk about Yamato later, but she's not that much of a problem in my opinion. Anyway. Shiv, back to Shiv. But I feel they should, you know, it feels like kind of creative way to tie in his kills equal reward with ult. It would be kills equal just reward in general. It would add symmetry to abilities, because that's the only outlier in my opinion, right? This is the obvious poke thing to build up rage. This is to dash in, get out, you know, yada yada. And then the ult is to reset cooldowns and get away. It would add this risk-reward game that I feel is a lot better than a lot of others, where it's just, you know, right now it's just, alright, do I ult to get away, or have one of the best ults in the game if I kill somebody? You know what I mean? It's just too overtuned in my opinion. either remove some of the tankiness, because I don't think he deserves to be in the tank spot, honestly. He has so much mobility and outright damage. No, it doesn't matter if it's damage over time, by the way. It's still damage. And if he's outliving you because he has deferrable damage, I don't think that matters at all. Right? He has a good gun. He has good movement. He has a good cooldown rotation. Right? He gets his knives pretty quickly. He gets 2 really quickly if he hits multiple people. He's good in very certain areas such as hallways and rooms. So I don't think they should remove the strengths. I think they should remove the outlier in the strengths. The tankiness is the outlier. I think they need to remove the tankiness in general, but I think that if they want to keep the tankiness, the on-kill defer damage is a way better option than what it is now, where it's just, okay, I got hit with a lot of shit, just defer the damage, go back into fighting. You know, it's just absurd the amount of shit he can get away with while others just kind of have to eat it. I don't think Shiv should be the worst character in the game. And I don't think he will be the worst character in the game with this change, by the way. You still get the damage over time, so you have the ability to get the kills, right? Of course, maybe a numbers adjustment with the bloodletting is maybe a good idea. But, okay, it's a 10-second cooldown, by the way. With superior cooldown, it's like a 4-second cooldown. So, I don't think it should be on this ability specifically should be on a 5-second cooldown, because that is some baloney. And he can heal easily, he can get out easily, he can commit and non-commit at the same time. So I think this is a very creative change to this problem. You do every single cooldown alt, especially if you ult him. If you have a big damage ult, just all that damage is just gone. It's not fun. It isn't. Straight up. It's not fun to play against. He's really fun to play, but I feel like I'm a petty thief. And I feel like I should feel skillful, because it's a very skillful character. But right now I feel like I'm robbing the enemy if I'm getting a really close fight and all my damage is just being deferred. I feel they can keep the rest of the kit. I don't have a problem with any of this. The ult is a little bullshit, but you know what? You're committing the cooldown to running away. You know what? I at least understand it, right? It's the same thing with Apollo ult. You're at least committing that cooldown to run away. But then you just get this bloodletting cooldown, where it just makes you a demigod, where it's insanely hard to kill you unless this Shiv makes some of the dumbest mistakes of your life. And you're already buying Dispel Magic on and against this character, so silent slowing hex does not matter. Disarming hex does not matter. Cursed doesn't really matter, because I don't think Cursed works against this anyway. Otherwise, if Cursed worked, maybe, but Cursed is already a really good item right now, just because of the buff. I don't think it should be buffed again against Shiv, so I don't know. They're experimenting with other characters, but they just refuse with others, and it's kind of weird. Like, Apollo got this big riposte change, and they're sticking with it, which is fine. Please bug fix him, though. I swear to God, please bug fix him. Same with Doorman. He has a lot of bugs. Holiday has a lot of bugs. And instead of, I don't know, buffing character Shiv, maybe bug fix a few times. And they just refuse to change him. I don't know why. He's been strong since he's came out, I'm pretty sure. I don't think he's ever had a weak time. I don't think he's ever been weak. So, I don't know. It feels like some people unjustifiably get changed. Oh, I can't say unjustifiably. Apollo was pretty justifiably. But they make big changes on some characters and then just refuse to change things on others. And it's not like Shiv is a new character. Shiv has been since, like, a launch of the game. Silver at least is like, alright, we don't want to make too big changes because newer character, we don't know what the actual problem is, which we do, but let's not talk about it.
It's over.
It's just, it feels wrong that Shiv, an old-ass character, same with Mirage, but I think they're actually going through with a Mirage change. That just does not get changed. It just doesn't feel good, I feel icky. Why do some characters not get changed? Some do. It's icky. Boo. Stop it. Right? But that aside, I think they should look at this and maybe, you know, they're listening. But, you know, why would they listen to one random guy? But, hey, I'm here to give feedback where I see fit. And Shiv, I'm not a main, but it feels awful to play against. It feels pretty fun to play as, but we have enough characters that don't feel fun to play against in this game. Silver, Apollo, Graves especially. Graves needs a rework. Bebop. Bebop is fucking bullshit. Geist especially. Lady Geist is so annoying. She's probably another one I'll put on the rework table, but I haven't figured out a rework for. I at least figured one out for Shiv. A little bit. So that's about it. The character needs a little bit more change, and I feel like they should do it sooner than later, just because this isn't early development. I would say we're pretty close to beta territory, open beta, but you know what? That's a little too soon to tell. I'm not Valve, nor this is like my first Valve game, so I could be completely wrong. I know Team Fortress 2 took ages to develop. I know I played the every Valve game. Okay, I got my knowledge up, but I feel like we're getting pretty close. One or two big patches, depending on when the new big patch comes out. And hopefully they don't say, all right, we have ranked, so let's not change anybody now. That is not what should happen. You should be changing characters in early development. I'm sorry. That's not, no, stop doing it. I love this game. I want to see the best for it. This isn't the biggest deal. I'm mainly worried about Billy balancing, because that's absurd. But, this guy does need to be looked at. Because he's boring to fight against, fun to play as. We got enough of those character designs. I feel we should make him a little bit more fun to play against. And because right now I see a Shiv just hit me with 2 dashes. I'm at 50 HP. He reverts all my damage and then kills me with an ult, and then kills my teammate with an ult, and then does that again. You know, it's just, I feel like there needs to be more risk reward. Right now it's all reward, no risk with this deferred damage that we got going on. Anyway, that's the video. I hope you ignore my rambling, ignore my shitty way of saying things. I'm not an English major, okay? I don't read Taco Bell or whatever the hell, right? I don't read Donatello or Michelangelo, you know, not that kind of guy. But so my way with words isn't good, but I feel like the idea is not half bad. So I hope you ignore my words and complaining, and take the idea a little bit seriously, because it'd be cool to see Shiv a lot more fun to play against, because I see Shiv a lot in my games, and it's annoying unless I'm playing him. Anyway, bitching, stop bitching, dumbass. Anyway, that is it. And by the way, subscribe, because I need money. I'm broke. Thank you. Bye bye.